Fuck, dude. I was so wrong about the heavyweight tournament. I thought I thought Mitrione had a good chance, especially after he had upset Fedor Emelianenko. I thought that he had a lot of confidence heading into the tournament. I thought he was going to be able to have a successful run, but obviously he was shut down by Ryan Bader. Ryan Bader executed a tremendous game plan. He was able to, show his skill set, which is the wrestling. He's really strong in the wrestling department. He's just turned another page ever since he left UFC and went to Bellator. I feel like he had a chip on his shoulder and he wanted to prove to a lot of people that he was one of the best in the world. And even when he left the UFC, I didn't see him losing a lot of fights. He just lost to the top, to the elite fighters. And sometimes it's better for fighters to leave the UFC. I feel like they could spread their wings and fly a little bit higher somewhere else. They could soar to new heights in other places where obviously sometimes it doesn't work out for them in the UFC just because sometimes there are alpha males in different places, but it's okay to have different alpha males. Obviously we all want one world champion and with the best of the best, but the UFC is the best of the best. And when other fools go to other organizations, it's okay. That doesn't mean you're a whack or trash fighter. Fuck, dude, if you're a Bellator champion, you're a fucking boss. If you're a Ryzen champion, you're a boss. If you're, a one championship fighter that's champion, you're a boss. You're legit. So there's no harm in being a champion in another organization. There's nothing. No one's gonna, look down upon you or anything like that. Fuck it. Even if you're Cage Warriors or, King of the Cage, I know me and my homie, we messed around and we talk smack, on the AMs, King of the Cage and all that stuff, but we're not really talking smack. We gotta laugh at something, it's people coming up, people learning, but at the end of the day, if you're a champion in any organization, that's fucking big ups to you, homie. You know what I mean? You're taking the time and dedicating your life and putting that energy and trying to better yourself. And not just that, be an example to the people around you. So that's a commendable thing, to put yourself out there and be willing to do so much, not just for yourself, but for the community around you. So anybody who's a fucking fighter has the utmost respect for me. I wish them nothing but the best. So we're talking about Robert Whitaker and Kevin Gastelum. I like I said, I feel Kelvin is gonna get this one. Oh wait, that was the last one. Sorry, caught myself. That was the last video. Actually, we're talking about Ryan Bader and Fedor Emelianenko. Dude, in this one, Ryan Bader, I was there when he knocked out King Mo. Dude, that shit was fucking crazy. Like, I fucking drove, I don't know how many fucking hours, like 6-7 hours. I'm over here, Southern California. I had to go all the way up there. And, dude, boy cracked King Mo within like 15 seconds of that pitch. Like, fuck, that shit was, I did not see that shit coming. And then Fedor's been going to work. He been going to work. Like, he worked Frank Mir and he just worked Chael Sonnen. So, huge fight in Bellator history. Who do I think is gonna get this fight? Man, if you had to put a gun in my head, I probably would go with Ryan Bader. I think he's going to be the favorite, and I think that's deservingly so. He's smashed his competition, taking out the dark horse, which was Matt Mitrione, which could have been a heavy favorite to a lot of people. I thought he was. Sorry, I don't think the dark horse applies to him. I think other people were the dark horse. Maybe Ryan Bader was the dark horse because he was a lighter man. But that being said, I think he if he's favored, that wouldn't surprise me. But I just like the way Fedor has been fighting as of late, and I think it would just be, the cherry on top, the Cinderella story ending for Fedor Emelianenko, and I'm just gonna hope for that. I don't even know. I'm just gonna go with my heart on this one, and I'm gonna go Fedor as opposed to with my mind and say Bader. So I'm just gonna go with Fedor Emelianenko for the win on that one. I hope he wins the Bellator heavyweight tournament right off into the sunset. And if it doesn't happen, congratulations to Ryan Bader. But I just want to see a fucking good fight. That's it.